I'm here with Floyd Zion. Zion? Is it Zion? Zion?
Zion, yeah.
Zion, sick. How you doing, man?
I'm good.
It's early. It's
early
really
as
early.
fuck.
You've been here. You're telling me that you've been in LA for 6 years.
Yeah.
But you're originally from Texas, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference, man? What's the difference between LA and Texas so far for you? How's it been? Like, how does it compare? How does it contrast?
Really, like, the weather is the biggest thing. The weather is, I feel like, the biggest, like, difference. Like, out here, we get more, like, consistent weather. Like, in Houston, it's, like, all over the place, but, like, very hot, like, as fuck. Yeah.
What about musically? How does it compare? How does it contrast?
Honestly, like, sonically, I don't know, because, like, right now, like, we're in this internet era where, like, it's hard to, like, have, like, this, like, the certain jurisdictions, like, we used to have, like, sonically in a way.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, but I think Houston is just, like, not as out there as it is out here, but, like, a lot of, like, super talented artists are coming out from, like, Texas and Houston specifically, so it's like, yeah.
No, I mean, for sure. Like, one of the biggest ones being Travis Scott, right? Who else do we have? We have, like,
Don Toliver, Tizo,
yeah,
fucking Kevin Abstract. Like, a lot of, like, the alternative artists are actually, like, coming out from Houston, so it's crazy. Maxo, like, yeah, I went to school with, like, we were all in the same school district and shit like that. Like,
sick.
they were a little older than me, but yeah.
Well, how did you grow up listening to that music, or what did you grow up listening to?
Everything. I grew up listening to kind of everything, to be honest, like that. But yeah, that music definitely, like, played a big influence on me, for sure.
Yeah, man. I was looking at your older videos, and I saw that you started off by, like, having, like, tutorials on, like, or you were playing, like, different covers of different music.
Yeah.
Was that how you started off? Also, like, beginning to make your own sound, to break your own music, or did you have any experience before that?
Yeah, no, I definitely started, like, just my intro into music, like, a lot was just through, like, writing, doing, like, my older cousins and shit. They, like, had me, like, writing raps and stuff like that.
Oh, sick.
Then I started, like, playing the guitar, you know, obviously, like, performing a bunch of records that were out there, or just, like, trying to learn songs that I liked and shit like that, and then kind of, like, going from there. So it was always, like, a thing. But yeah, I didn't start writing my own music till I moved to, like, Los Angeles, like, type shit. Yeah.
Why is that? What happened, or what caused that?
I was honestly just a guitarist, like, trying to, like, be in a band, for real, to be honest. Or I was on, like, a lot of production, doing stuff like that. Yeah.
And you didn't find that in Texas?
I started in Texas. I started performing in college, like, in Texas State and stuff like that. And yeah, that's where I, like, started actually seeing myself to become an artist. I just didn't have any music, you know what I mean, to back it.
Well, what brought you to LA, or what brought you here?
Honestly, at that time, I was just like, LA is the place where entertainment is happening, like, in real time, you know what I mean? The internet wasn't as, like, massive as it is now, but I figured, like, LA's still kind of like a place where it's like, if you make it happen here, like, it happened, art then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, I mean, even, like, you say you've been here for 6 years, and then I saw a video on your TikTok where you were talking about, like, 2017 looked different from 2022 being here.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I saw a TikTok,
like,
about your experience in music.
Yeah.
And you were talking about, like, what 2017 looked like for you.
Yeah.
And what 2022 looked like for you.
Yeah.
Can you talk us a little bit about that?
Well, I mean, I just feel like if you're an artist and you've, like, been aspiring to be an artist for a long time, I feel like you're like, the way music is being processed, digested, everything's been changing. So I feel like that naturally kind of changes, like, the overall goal, or, like, how you see it playing out for yourself. So the value of music, right? Like we're in a time where like music is being like extremely devalued in a way. So
Yeah.
there's it's even just that aspect is like different, right?
Yeah.
Or if you like, for instance, like if you dreamed of being like on like MTV or like on fucking TRL, like that's dead.
Nah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's certain things it's just like it's different.
For sure. Does that impact the way you think about when you're making the music? Like
Fuck
how it's
no,
changing?
no.
No?
Fuck
What do
no.
you keep in mind when you make music?
Nothing like my emotion, like how I feel.
Yeah.
Like that to me, like is not ever gonna change. It's like it's just everything that happens once you leave the studio. But outside of that, like yeah, when I'm like creating and shit, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Unless I'm like using that to like make the actual like record or something, like I don't care.
What do you care about then?
Like myself, but I feel like as caring about myself, I go through like the world,
Yeah.
So it's like just being conscious and like paying attention
For sure.
to like everything and how it like how that like makes you feel, I guess.
Yeah, because I was listening to your songs, and you can see that shift also with your earlier music. Like you were mentioning, you were like rapping and writing, whereas now it have more like of a shoegaze and guitar focused music.
Yeah.
Was that shift intentional? Did it just happen? Are you still connected with all of that?
Yeah. Like I was always, I feel like the music that I make now is like the music I always wanted to make, but even when in that time, you see, that's kind of some of the stuff I'm talking about. Like we were in such a different time, like back like in 2017 or something like that, when I'm making records and stuff like until now. So I feel like I just kind of had to like really find myself as an artist and like evolve. But the only difference with me is like I did it in real time. So like you can see those records. You can like that's a part of kind of like my catalog in a way where I didn't wait till I was like overly polished to like boom pop out in a way.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know who spoke about that recently? I don't know if you've seen it, but Tyler recently went like on an interview show, and he was talking about how like you could see that, especially with his like newest album, how that compares to like his older album. He's talking about like his evolution as an artist and as a person, and he was talking about like the fours, like how he used to hate the fours, and now he's fucking that's his favorite shoe for the moment and shit like that. Do you kind of like agree with that sentiment?
As in what? Like
as in like it changes, but also some shit that you didn't like before you rock with now, or some shit that you liked before you don't rock with now. I don't know, like your evolution of music, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I feel like with music, people get it like so. I feel like people think about it like in so many different ways, but it's honestly like it's really just like trusting your ear.
Yeah.
In the moment, and that moment changes, and like the feeling changes. But at the end of the day, it's like really being able to like trust like what you're hearing, and that's where I feel like for me, it's all about music. If you're a music like artist, to me, the best like talent I feel like you could have or attribute is taste.
Yeah. What contributes to that though?
To
like,
taste?
Yeah, like how do you know if you have good taste and bad taste?
Shit, that's just being fucking boring. Like honestly, like your taste, I feel like that's something you also have to admit is like at a certain point, like you have a certain taste palette. Like it only goes so fucking high or whatever, and you just have to come to grips with that. And I feel like that's what makes me like a good artist is like I just have fucking exquisite taste.
Hey man, you know what I realize about taste too? I think it's also kind of being rooted in something and being authentic to it and being true to it. Like shit, this is what I like, and I like it because I whatever the fuck the reason may be. Yeah. And if you're true to that, you're gonna have taste no matter what. I think. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to ask you like what are you rooted in? Like what when you think of the word rooted, what comes to mind?
Shit. I think I feel like I'm rooted in like individualism. Like, I'm rooted in like being honestly like in like water in a way, like rooted in being able to be like changed.
Yeah.
And maybe like not rooted, low key.
Okay,
I
that's
think
interesting.
that's for me what like helps me. It's like
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry, go ahead.
No.
I was gonna say being able to maneuver, being able to like fit into things for sure.
Yeah, because I feel like that's life. Like it's forever changing. Like it's not one thing. It's just like kind of like everything. So
yeah. Well, speaking of rooted, I feel like a lot of what because you're still up and coming, and I'm still like learning about you through these interviews. But I learned a lot about you through your TikTok videos. And one of your videos you talk about going back to this idea of rooted, about your tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
And being Nigerian.
Mm-hmm.
And having a Nigerian mother.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit more about what inspired that video?
Well, shit, like that's funny, but no, like I feel like I grew up like in a Nigerian household. I lived in Nigeria for 3 years. My dad lives in my parents live in Nigeria. And so I feel like growing up, I probably thought I would never get tattooed, be able to do some of the things that I've done, or just aesthetically, type shit. Nothing really that crazy, or even like being an artist. I feel like but my parents have allowed me to kind of like become myself. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy because like my parents are super like Nigerian, like
yeah. Well, did they grow up? Did you grow up with them here in Texas?
Shit, man. I grew up with my family like all over the world. We actually like traveled a lot and stuff like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's the thing. It's like hard for me to say like where I'm from because I moved around a lot. But like Texas is definitely like where I became a nigga. Like,
whoa. What contributed to that? Like, we're moving around a lot.
Shit, my family just being crazy. Like my dad in politics. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Man, like maybe that's what contributes to your identity of being fluid and moving with things.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Damn. There's a lot that's happening right now in LA with like the raids and with politics, with the weather. How do you feel about that? Just being someone from outside of LA and then coming to all of that outside of the music.
As far as like just what, like everything that's happening?
Everything outside of the music in LA. Yeah, like how has that been for you?
Honestly, like I've been very like sheltered in this summer where it's been very crazy. I've been like on injury, like bedridden for the most part. So it kind of like has sheltered me from like a lot of the stuff that's going on, though I see like what is happening, and you know what I mean? It's like very crazy, but I've been like pretty tucked, which has been like, I don't know, like a weird kind of blessing.
Yeah.
To, not be as engaged in everything that's crazy, but the world is fucking crazy right now. Like,
yeah, man.
Everything that's going on around the world, like, is very, very, very fucking crazy.
For sure. Hey, man, you were talking right now, and you're saying that you've been in because you were hurt, which I want to kind of build onto your album, to your EP, to your project that's coming out. Who Hurt You? What could you tell us about that project?
Yeah, so, it's definitely, I feel like, a project that is kind of like sonically a breakthrough for me. Something that I've been really kind of building towards in a way, like, and I feel like the music just kind of represents like real raw emotion and stuff like that. And it's kind of just packaged into a sonic that I also feel like is enjoyable for people, just sonically, but it's all real, stuff in there.
Yeah, for sure. There's something that I realized also that you do with your voice in the project is you distort it a little, or throughout your music, right?
Yeah.
And what's fun? I want to connect that with videos you've made where you kind of, I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't know if you're pretending that you can't sing some of the covers that you're doing.
Yeah.
So like, what's that relationship with voice, man?
Like I feel like me, like anybody, like I hate how I hear myself back a lot of times, right? But sonically, I think with music, like it's just another taste thing. I think it's like a low key, honestly, like a debt to ego as well, because like I'm not that pressed with like people like hearing like me get my rocks off. I'm just more about like the taste of the overall record, even if sometimes that's like sacrificing like people hearing how I say some shit or like initially, and then it's just like it's all in there. I just trust like this is a song that's gonna live on for a long time, so it's everything that I am, all my intentions are in there, and it's just gonna take some time. But the distortion, honestly, that's just some shit I also love, like just on some like fucking, you know, like listening to like the Strokes, or you know what I'm saying, like those kind of bands. I feel like Oasis, you know.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Building off of that, you know?
Yeah.
Building your own wave here.
Yeah.
That's sick, for sure, for sure. Hey, man, Who Hurt You? When does it come out, man? When could people expect any music?
Yeah, so Who Hurt You? There's not going to be any music until that, which is going to be September 2nd. September 2nd is when it's coming out.
Yo, what could you tell us about the cover, though? Because the cover, I feel like it's someone with wires around them, makeup. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen that movie, The Weapons.
I haven't yet. Okay, I haven't. Okay. I've been hearing so much about it. Okay. I know I should watch it.
Okay, I'm not going to give anything away, though. But I feel like there's a connection. Well, there isn't a connection, but definitely the makeup reminded me of Weapons.
Fire. Fire.
But what could you tell us about the cover?
Shit, honestly, like, I think, like, the cover just kind of represents, like, really where I want to take, like, the art and stuff like that. I want to like make my art conversational. I want to make it to where it's like people would ask questions. It's not just something. It's like the cover art is another art piece. It's not just me because I made the music. It's like I listened to the music and then I reflected like what that looked like or felt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what could like stand the test of time for the music and shit like that. So, you know, I, started coming with the team and stuff that I work with and just brainstorming ideas. And shout out to the homegirl Phoebe, who was able to actually, perform and model for the cover art. But yeah, we shot that at the crib and it came out super, super fire. Shout out Xavier Luggage. Like, he actually shot my cover art for Pink by Floyd as well. So it was really dope for him to like help me on this project, because he definitely didn't have to, and he's like super tight, super goated. But yeah, it was super dope.
Yeah, man, that's the thing about world building, right? You need people to build that with you, right?
For sure.
Yeah, man. And man, thank you so much for coming through, man. We're looking forward to the music, to the evolution of music, and shit, man. Hope we stay tapped in.
Of course. Appreciate it.
Sick. Peace.